Hi, I'm Carly Cornell.
And I'm Harvey Cornell, and this is Dragon Phoenix Games. Today we're going to show you how to play a co-op form of Exploding Kittens.
But I thought we were going to do Ticket to Ride.
Bazinga! We are going to do Ticket to Ride. Just kidding. Bazinga.
Alright, so let's introduce everybody to this Ticket to Ride adaptation, shall we?
Okay.
Okay, so this is played, we each play a more or less normal game, but we have a third player in here who is a bully, which means he doesn't have a win objective, but he gets to play a lot and interfere with our play. He's going to gobble up tracks, he's going to gobble up cards we want, and, you know, generally make it really hard for us to meet our objective.
Right. Okay, so in this co-op form of the game, we don't use points at all. Carly and I each have an objective. We were each given 3 destination tickets that we, in order for us to win as a co-op team, we both have to complete all 3 destination tickets that we have.
Right.
And we can't draw anymore. I mean, so it's just, unlike the normal game, we have these 3 each, and that's all we're going to get, and we have to complete all of them to win the game. And now the dummy player, he also has he has 4 destination tickets at all time, and we use that to figure out where he's trying to place tracks to try to interfere with us. Because I can only use tracks that I lay, Carly can only use tracks that she lays, which means sometimes we want the same route and we're interfering with each other. Yeah. But the dummy, he's not actually gaining anything other than blocking things, but he has these destination tickets that we're using to figure out where he's going to lay tracks, and he can actually consider tracks that either Carly or I have laid as part of completing a destination ticket that he's working on. So he can make use of what we've laid, we cannot make use of what he laid or what each other has laid. And in addition, the segments, say for example Kansas City to Oklahoma City, where there are 2 sets of tracks side by side, just like in a regular 2-player game, they're not both available to us. Once there is someone on one of those, the other one is not allowed to be used. But we'll show you kind of how his play works as we play through some sample turns. So we're just going to start by we're going to play several sample turns and kind of show you how his play works as we go.
Okay, so we started with me, so it's my turn now, and I have used up all of my cards, so I'm gonna need to draw, and I'm thinking I've got one last little 2-car segment for my
and she's got a
Montreal to New Orleans.
And she's blue here, so this is the only segment she was missing on that path.
So I'm thinking maybe I'll use these 2 black cards, but I'm going to draw one and fill it. Oh, sure enough, another black one, so I might as well just take that. And turn that over, and that allows me to turn in these 2 black guys to put my cars there, and that completes my first, oh stop! That allows me to complete my first path, which is my Montreal to New Orleans path.
So we'll put up here in this discard. Yeah. So she's got 2 left to complete. I still have all 3 of mine to do.
But now it's his turn.
The
bully. The way he gets to play is we draw 3 cards for him.
And what he's got is he's collecting cards along here, and so we're putting them by types.
He's got 4 of those, so and now we got 3 of those. So that's the cards he draws for this turn.
And then what we do is he's got these 4 destination tickets that he's working on, and he has to try to work on the highest priority, which right now is he's got a Seattle to Los Angeles. See, he's the yellow, so he's been working on that a little bit, trying to get there. He's still got 1 track left over there. He needs to complete that. So the first thing that we do is, can he do anything in his Seattle to Los Angeles? Starting in Seattle, the first one he was missing is this 5 green or 5, I guess that's purple or pink. Yeah. But he can't use the engines unless he can't do anything for his turn without them. So he's trying to complete something without engines. He doesn't have enough to do that.
No.
So there's nothing
Next
on there.
one is Vancouver Santa Fe.
Okay, so he's
So
got...
here, you can't do this. This one's blocked. He's going to end
these
up
are
on
not
this
actually,
route.
these actually count for him.
Oh, he
so as
does
far
get
as he's
to go,
concerned, that's done.
Uh-huh.
So he could complete that if he had
he
6
doesn't have-
blues.
he
He doesn't
doesn't.
have 6 blues, so he can't do that. So next he'll come
Denver,
down
El
to
Paso,
Denver, El Paso.
which is here to here.
And he gets to count
He gets to
Charlie's
count
2.
these.
So he can
complete these 2 though.
2 of any. He has to start on the left. So his first, he comes to his 2 black. 2 black will complete that. So he'll just go ahead and turn in the 2 black. And he will place these 2 here. Now that
and
completes.
Here's the cool part about that is
Denver
that
to El Paso.
El Paso is now complete for him. So
We'll put it in the
discard
discard pile.
that.
We move, now see he had 4, and what he does is he moves
Moves
his
this one
next
up.
one up higher in priority, and he draws a new one, so he always has 4 tracks that he's working on.
Now he's going to try Los Angeles to New York. That is going to mess you up.
That is very similar to my Los Angeles to Chicago, so I'm going to
Yeah.
be fighting
need to
tooth
get-
and nail over that.
Yeah,
But it
So-
is his 4th in priority,
Yeah.
so he's going to try to work on these first.
right. So hopefully he'll be able
Hopefully
to do
he'll be a
those.
while before he does too much on that.
Yeah.
Okay, now back to me. See, I am working on Los Angeles to Chicago, which I have just recently put that in. What do we have over there? Purple, black, white. None
2
of these
engines.
really in 2 engines. None of it really goes with what I've got.
Mhm.
I'm also working on my Dallas to New York. Well, the white could be useful there.
Mm-hmm. Do you want that?
Well, let me take the white one and then I'll
Okay,
see what
let's
the
see what else
next one
comes out.
comes up.
Oh,
Another white one. Let me.
I think you want that.
I can take it. Yeah, I'll take it, but I won't really complete anything because I
Yeah.
really want. I could put them down here, but I want to save it for this. So I'm gonna just.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lay any track. I'll just call that good for this turn. Back to
Okay.
you.
All right. Then my Denver Pittsburgh is looking a little sad. I haven't started it. And I have a Calgary Phoenix, which is not in bad shape, but I don't really have any cards at all. So I'm going to go ahead and
Maybe draw one random and see if it matches something on the board. Might be a good choice.
or maybe start working on some pinks because I've got a long segment of pink there.
Well, and if he's going eventually Los Angeles to New York, he's
going
gonna
to want
want
to
to
take that. So
out.
I'm going to start building that one because I think that's a little. Oh, look, another pink. Good. So I got lucky. Ooh, another pink.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
the bully will not draw from the face up. He only draws
Yeah.
from the face down. So
Yeah.
as long as I don't take that from her, she should get that one on a later turn.
Okay. But that's
Dummy?
all I can do.
Dummy
So the
draws
dummy
again?
is going to draw. He gets 3 cards.
No, that's orange.
orange.
It
Oh,
goes
that's
into
red.
the first
Sorry.
available spot, which is this
Uh-huh.
one.
Got a black.
And the black goes here, and he gets one more.
One more. Orange.
Another orange.
Okay.
So we come back in, we start again in Seattle. He can't do anything with that one track that's open in Seattle. So Vancouver to Santa Fe. Well, now, again, he's still looking for that one.
Yeah, he doesn't have.
That's still the shortest. And the way this works is, although there are multiple ways to get there, this is 6 total cars, and any other route is longer. So he wants to work on the shorter path. So that's why we're still looking at this one, because even though he could look at something out here, just to have a simple rule, he's looking at his shortest path, and that's this one. So he's waiting for that one to work.
Okay. Then Helena, Los Angeles.
Now that's one he has
here. He hasn't started this
Hasn't
yet.
started that.
Here's
Okay,
Helena.
so starting
That's
with
his
Helena,
shortest.
it starts on Helena. Okay, so he has to try this 3 pink ones. He doesn't have 3 pinks.
3
He
oranges.
doesn't have 3 oranges, but he
There's 2
can do
somethings.
that pair, which is bad for me. Dang it.
It's also bad for him because it's going to use 2 oranges instead of saving them.
That's going to cause me problems, but he's going to end up having to use his 2 orange. He has to use the first on the left, so he has to use his 2 orange and put that out. That caused me some problems. That was a mistake on my part, not doing something about that before he got to it.
Yep. Okay.
That means my Los Angeles to Chicago, my plan to come this way has been thwarted because I can't get through. Even if I went back here, I can't get through, or get through here. I'm going to have to come down here. So I've got to go down here and I've lost that path. That's really bad news for me.
Oh, you're not coming this way. You have to come this way.
Oh yeah, Carly's got to go this way because
Well, I mean, I could, well, I can't
no,
now
I've already
because
done this
you
one.
blocked that
So I've got
piece.
to do this and this and this.
Right. Yeah.
Now.
Okay. So.
Okay, so, well, there's nothing out there. I guess a blue one that matches. Let me take the
You want
blue one
blue?
because at least it's
Okay.
a match.
All right.
And then let's see what we get.
Here's a pink.
I don't want the pink. Let me give me one off. Well, yeah, give me one off the top.
Okay.
Black. Well, unless I want to do a 2 somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any twos that you?
Well, I still need this Dallas. I've got a Dallas to New York, and I need that, which I've got 2 of the whites already, and that I could, if I don't need the blues for anything. My Chicago route's going this way. I'm not using, but I think I can give up my blues and go ahead and finish the Dallas.
Okay.
Although he's not doing anything in that area for a while, I could hold off because he's not doing anything that's going to take that for a while.
Yeah.
Let me just save it as another way to. If I save it, then I have 2 ways to possibly get that one before I get in trouble. So I'm not going to play yet.
Okay. Sounds good. However, look at these lovely pinks. They work very well for me. And I'm going to take this one because that puts me at 4 pinks now.
Another engine.
Another engine. That gives me the 4 pinks that I need for this little leg. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it in and build it because that worked out real well for me. Like that. And then his turn.
Yep.
And we'll draw 3. It's a white.
Yep.
Oops,
His
upside
first
down.
white.
There's a
His first yellow.
Pull my cards out of the way. And a
And
green.
a third green. Okay.
Okay, so he's building up on
He's building
this.
up that. He's going to get that green one soon, but he still can't do anything about Seattle, Los Angeles because he doesn't. Because we can't use these unless nothing else will work.
His Vancouver Santa Fe is still no good. I mean,
Yeah, because he's looking for that blues.
Helena, Los Angeles. Does he 3 pinks or 3 oranges? No.
No.
Los Angeles to New York. So, I don't know. Something along that.
Well,
or here he could do almost.
He needs this and this, and this. Those are his short paths, so he has to take that because he can use. He's got that. He can use ours. He can use this one.
Right.
So he really just needs this, this, and this. And this is the first one up. He doesn't have 3 orange. Doesn't have 4 blue. No 3 orange and no 3 black, so he really can't do that one. So he really went through the whole thing without being able to do anything. Now he's going to start all over again. Now he's allowed to use his engines.
Now he can do the Seattle.
Now he can take 3 greens plus 2 engines and complete the Seattle to Los Angeles.
Wow. Okay. Little bit. Now we aren't really looking to build anything over there, so we're probably okay. But that was a fairly
But that's going to
big
mean
move.
these other cards. Okay, he moves that one over to the finish
is that done
pile.
then? Yeah,
Yes.
that one's done.
Now he moves all these up to higher priority, which causes more problems. Portland to Phoenix is the
Portland
new
to
one.
Phoenix. Yuck. Oh,
Portland
boy.
to
Here's
Phoenix.
Portland to Phoenix. So that's probably
Which gives him a reason to want that one, which I don't like. But I'm going to take care. I've got that one taken care of this turn. Yes.
Okay.
I'm just going to take an engine.
Okay.
And I'm going to add my 2 blue ones.
All right.
And then that will allow me to take this one before he gets to it.
Okay. That looks good. So that's probably enough.
Yeah, I think that gives you the idea. I mean, he's just going to keep drawing, and he's going to keep pushing through these and finding ways to gum up the works. And that's
maybe we'll win and maybe we won't. But that's one of the things we like about this. So we hope you enjoy the game as much as we have.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Look for us at www.dragonphoenix.com. If you'll send us your email, we'll give you access to the instructions for this, plus our other games. We've already got 4 others. And we'd be happy to make them all available to you. Thanks.
Thank you.